Hello and welcome back. I am Boetic, and this is my Let's Play Forever world that we're in right now. This is episode 22 in this world, and it's been a long time since we've been in this world, and I wanted to just show you a couple things. So first off, if I can hit the right button, you'll see in the top left corner here, we are now running Minecraft 1.21.4. And what that means is, first of all, we need to check and make sure that all of our farms are working like they're supposed to and everything like that. I haven't seen anything not working yet, but and then also we can start using things like the crafter or the or some more shulker loaders and things like that in a couple of our farms. So that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to go around, take a look at the farms we've got already going, and see if there's any of them that we can upgrade specifically now that we have a crafter around. And then, maybe in a future episode here, we'll do some trial chambers and go see the Pale Oak Forest stuff and all of that. We'll start experimenting with some of that new stuff. But let's go ahead and head over here towards kind of the first farms that we did. Got them right here. And this is where we have... I'll just jump right down there real quick and just show you. So in case you don't remember, we've got a tower of different farms under here. And we've got wheat, we've got potato, we've got sugarcane, we've got a cactus farm, we've got basically all of the crop farms right here. And they all flow into these chests here. So we've got pumpkins, we've got wheat, we've got carrots, we've got potatoes, we've got cactus, we've got some sugarcane here, we've got bamboo, and then melons. And I can already tell you the first thing we're going to probably do is set it up to where this is producing melons instead of melon slices. We can do that with a crafter. So, and then what we'll probably do, this is a whole lot of chests just sitting here. So I think what I'll probably do is turn this into a compressed storage kind of thing. That way we're using shulkers. We don't have to have as many chests here, and it makes it a whole lot easier for me to come in here, just grab what I need, and then head out. So this is going to be where we start. I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of, and then I will bring you back. All right. Well, we have finished upgrading our storage over here. Let's take a look at it. We'll probably have to go back to the episode that kind of shows how I set all this up. But the first thing you'll notice is that we now have half the amount of chests here, and that we've actually labeled things, because labeling things is nice. So now what's going to happen is we're going to get shulkers of these items as they come through the system. We're also using a crafter to craft up all of the melons. So let's just take a look back there real quick, show you kind of what I did. So a lot's changed. This is the shulker loader that we have. Those are being fed by a shulker crafter that crafts the shulkers anytime this barrel is empty. And I took some of the extra shulkers I had and fed them in here. So that's going to be a long time before we need to start refilling any of these. But yeah, it just feeds in the back here. So there's plenty of shulkers there to fill up. I can't imagine I'll ever need more than that. But the other thing I did was I changed the filtering system that we had running here. Before, if you remember, this went into a big circle, and it just kept going around in circles until either all the items were picked up, or when the items would despawn. And I didn't like having to do that, so I switched to an A/B tileable filter system here where it allows you to have a single item in as for the filter item here. And that means that each one of these can pick up to 63 items at a time. So if 63 pumpkins come through, it's going to pick up all 63 of them. And anything that's above that will end up going into this fire. But I haven't seen anything actually come through. We're not producing that much out of this. So the only one that I was worried about would have been the melon slices. But when a melon's broken, the most you get is like 5 to 7. So even if like 4 of those broke at the same time, we still wouldn't have 64 of them. And then that same kind of thing goes for sugarcane and bamboo. We're just not producing that much of it. So this is going to work really well for us. And then I have the crafter here pulling in the melon slices. I'm comparing the output from a composter, and then wrapping it around, and that makes the melons for us. I was kind of hoping we could sit here for just a second and see it. Here comes 1, 2, there we go, and we just made a melon. All right, so that gets us into a real good place with the storage back here now. I decided not to do anything special with the bamboo yet. We're going to just put it out in a shulker. We could go ahead and turn that into bamboo planks if we wanted to, but there's still a lot of things that I use bamboo for, like making scaffolding and that kind of thing. So, and then we could also have set this up to where it actually burned the cactus for us, turning it into green dye. But my plan is to take some of the bamboo and drop it into these furnaces and get green dye that way when I need it, if I need it over here. And yeah, I could have also compressed down the wheat, but I decided that it was just be way easier to not have to deal with that. So yeah, we trade the wheat directly in here. So if I was breaking it into the hay bales, I would just have to unbreak the hay bales to trade. So that's why I didn't go that way. So couple things that I noticed when I was doing this. One, I went and checked on the shulker farm that we have, and one of the pieces of the update was actually that the shulker bullets no longer get destroyed by fire. So I went over there and made a little change to that farm so that it keeps working. But I wanted to see what this guy's got on him first. Nothing I need. The next thing that I feel like we need to address is the iron farm here. So if you remember, we've got an iron farm. The iron drops down onto this path block and gets sucked up by a hopper. Once it goes through the cobwebs there, comes around and goes back here. And we've got regular item filters, one of them filtering out the poppies for putting them into a composter, and that creates bone meal here. And then we've got the other one here for the iron, and we've got iron coming in there, and then the iron can go, you know, here across to here and feeds. You know, I've got all these double chests were for iron. And I think what we're probably going to do here is I'm probably going to set it up to where this is where the bone meal comes in, and it's got just maybe, if I can do it right, I'll have one chest up here where it's just regular bone meal, and then after that it'll have a shulker loader below it that's just filling it up. So if I have extra this has been running for a long time, and I think this is the most bone meal. So I don't foresee this needing a whole lot. But here, I'm definitely going to compress into blocks, and then I'll just have the one chest here that is shulkered blocks of iron for me here. So that is what I'm looking at, and I will bring you back once I have that taken care of. Alright, let's take a quick look and see what I did. So, we're going to come down, and we have a whole lot less chests now. We've got a shulker full of blocks now. And then over here, I just left the bone meal here because it doesn't create enough to really do its own bone blocks. I can easily just come in here and grab that as I need to. But let's take a quick look and see what's all behind here. So I changed things up a little bit. We still have the old school Impulse SV sorters here. This one's going straight into a crafter that's crafting up those blocks, and then I put the shulker loader in here sideways because it didn't fit underneath this without having that redstone torch affect what was going on. So I had to kind of maneuver it a little bit, but everything is working really well, and it's like you just saw, we had some come through. It takes a really long time to get lots of blocks here, so the shulker loader's nice, but I think we probably could have gotten away with just having it dump out the blocks at this point. Well, we've got two shulkers. I did some AFKing at it and that kind of thing, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's kind of the extent of what I've done here. Let's take a look at the next place that we need to check out, and I'm wondering how we want to do this one. Let go in here. And we are going to go this way. So this is our mob farm. We've got this is already all shulker loaders. I think the only thing I want to do here is, right now I'm collecting, these are from the chicken jockeys. I feel like I should just burn that, and anything that isn't filtered, burn it. This has a ton of stuff here, so bones, I could probably turn those into blocks. This might be a good place to do that. We get string here, we get arrows here. I'm gonna trash the rotten flesh. There's zero reason for us to collect it, so what I'll probably do is set it up to where we're just collecting these four, and then rotten flesh is just going to get burned, and anything that's not filtered is going to get burned. So just kind of as a reminder, this was one of my favorite builds that I've done over here. It's like a little worn down tower. Yeah, it's working really well though. I'm real happy with how it works. So, all right. Well, I am going to make some changes here, and I think with just those four, we can probably line it up a little better or something. We'll see. All right, I'll bring you back once I have that done. Alright, well, let's take a look at what we've done. So, the first thing that I did was I wanted to clean up this area here so that it looked like it was more part of the castle and you weren't seeing all the redstone and everything like that behind it. So, got that taken care of. And you'll notice now we just have 3 sorters here. I got rid of the rotten flesh. I also added a little bit of light and then kept some areas dark. It's all not spawnable, but it's real close in some places. And then back here, there really wasn't anything with the new update that I did, but I did add these levers here. So say I don't want to get any more bones, right? I'm full up on bones. I don't need any more bones. If I throw this lever and bones are going through the system, it will actually not drain. So this will fill up to 64. And then we'll see over here, I've got a little dropper going into a lava bucket. And it's destroying those items. So that way, if we don't have everything, or if we have everything we need of a certain kind, we're not wasting shulkers by still filling those up or anything like that. So, and that's just, I can go through and say I have too many arrows, and I can just look right here to see what each one is. I don't need more shulkers of arrows. It's completely full, so I can just turn that on, which is really nice. Let's see. Nothing changed here. I kept the same filter and all that, so I really feel like this is a little nicer walking into it now, though. Come in, you've got what you need right here. You're not having to look at all the redstone, and we can fly back. Alright, I want to take a quick look and see how we're coming along. I did some AFKing over here, and I don't think we're going to have any iron because that's going to take a long time to build up. But if we come over here, should be, yeah, we're starting to get some of these in now. Got a couple shulkers of each, really starting to get some carrots and some, yeah. Alright, good. So all that seems to be working like it needs to. Oh, bamboo snuck into this one. That bamboo in there. But we do have a full cactus. Bamboo's coming along nicely, and I bet we've got an extra melon. Yeah. So all that's working well. Really, I think that is about it in terms of farms that we need to check on. I have gone through the storage system, seems to be working well still. I've had to go through and update some of the filters, but being able to get some of the new blocks. I did find a pale oak, and I haven't explored out there very much. I just grabbed a quick one to where I could add a area for it in the storage here. So, yeah, but I think that is going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, hit that like button for me, and if you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe. All right. Have a great day, y'all.